Okay, so this is the last video for day one, and I know day one is it's kind of crazy. I'm throwing a lot of information to you guys, and we talk about the course structure, and then we go through the syllabus, and then we did a very quick review about CS1. So if you are still okay so far, and now here is one more thing, that is the homework one. Okay, the homework one will be a coding homework. Well, however, this should be an easy one. I want to give you a taste of what the coding homework will be like in this course. So, the question is like this: you want to create a function. So this function is bubble sort, and then it will read a file with one number in each line. So you are going to read in a big file of many numbers, one in each line, and then you want to read and add everything into a list. And then you make a function. So this function is bubble sort. It only takes the value and then do the sorting. And after you do the sorting, and you also want to do an output. So you want to write all the sorted value into a output.txt file. Okay, and the rule is again one value each line. Okay, so and how do we do the bubble sort? And you feel, bubble sort, I know that. But let's see how the bubble sort is defined in our textbook. So this can be found in the textbook in the problem 2-2. Okay, so bubble sort, and then we are taking one input parameter a, and that is the list to be sorted. And then for I start from the 1 to the length of a. So is that a little bit strange? Well, you may say, wait a minute, we are computer science people, so we come from 0, we don't come from 1. So what does this mean? Okay, so this is the issue or the feature for this book. Well, it tells you how to design an algorithm from a human perspective. So all the algorithms in this book, they are using 1 base indexes, not 0 base indexes. So when the author says 1 to the length, it really means from the beginning to the end. Okay? Well, however, when you are coding this, you do have to remind yourself when you put this into the real Python code, and it should be from 0 to the length of the a minus 1. Okay? And then for j, j from the length of the a to I plus 1. Okay? Length of a. What does that mean? This means, it is from the end to I plus 1. Okay, so for the outer loop, we are doing the iteration from the left side to the right side. And for the line 2, the inner iteration, we are doing that from the right side down to the left side. So and then if the right value is smaller than the left value, and then we are doing a reverse. Okay, so this is the version of the bubble sort defined in our textbook, and I'm requiring you guys not to do a bubble sort, but to do the bubble sort of this version. Okay, you have to know how to read the pseudocode, and we are going to deal with this kind of pseudocode for the entire of this semester. So let's start to read the pseudocode in this textbook. I want to be honest with you guys. The first time I started to work on this textbook, and then I find the pseudocode definition of this textbook is not so friendly, so you have to get used to that. Okay, here are some of the hints, and is this pseudocode here using 0 base index or the 1 base indexes? And the answer is, this textbook uses the 1 base indexes. However, when you're writing Python code, you want to do the 0 base indexes. And say, what is the range 10? So range 10, it's really, in Python, it is really from 0 to 9, right? And then if you want to do a reverse range, how do you do that? If you do a 10, 0, 1. This means the start point is at 10, the end point is at 0, and then the step size is at -1. So what are the values inside? We have the 10, down by 1, we have 9, and down by 1, we have 8. So where do we stop? Okay, the end point is not included. Okay, so the 0 shouldn't be in the final range. So we have from 10 down to 1, but no 0. Okay, so well, those are the hints about the coding assignment 1. There's only one question, and make sure that you are not so rusty with Python, because later we are going to do more Python coding. Okay, so well, in the next class we will do a little more review, and then before we really start our journey in this big white book. Okay, so that's it for day 1, and I will see you next week. Bye.